Stupid train.
Hey guys, so you guys requested and we're here to deliver. I'm gonna be doing a mukbang video with my friend Abby.
Hi.
Here at the Pixel Parlor in Kent. Do you want to talk a little bit about the space we're in, because this is new to my channel?
Yeah. So this is my photography studio, 1,200 square feet of space, this beautiful brick wall as you can see. But I use this space for content creators like ourselves, for photography, or people who want to use the space for events, whatever you really need, right?
Yeah. And I just wanted to like talk a little bit about how we got to know each other to begin with.
What do you want to know?
So
I think I followed you first.
I just remember seeing Abby's Instagram name and I feel like YouTube handle on my YouTube videos.
Oh, okay.
And then you reached out a few times and found out that the Pixel Parlor is here in Kent, and I literally live up the street, so I decided to come down, meet up, and we've hung out like twice a week for the past 3 weeks, I feel. So naturally, we asked you guys, and we're gonna be doing a Q&A video, doing a mukbang at the same time. On my Instagram, I asked you guys, oh, that's to show what we're doing. But I asked you guys on Instagram what you guys prefer seeing, whether it is a skincare video or a mukbang, and most of you guys chose mukbang. We like food, and actually, I hope you like taco time.
I do.
Okay, good, because everyone at work, for me, they always make fun of me because I love taco time.
I love taco time. Did you get the red sauce?
I got these sauces. I got...
The actual, like, yes!
Okay, good.
Okay.
And, okay, I had to do a special request.
You did? For me?
Well, because they don't actually do fish tacos in the crunchy.
Oh, okay.
So, but they kind of got my order mixed up. They only did the crunchy tacos for the fish tacos, so...
That's okay.
And then I have a few chicken tacos too, and... So my favorite, the Mexi fries or tater tots for all those who are not from the Pacific Northwest. Before we start this video, I think that you guys should subscribe to Abby. And if you're not subscribed to me, why the hell are you not subscribed? So go ahead and press the subscribe button right over here. And let's get this video started. Okay. There's some really interesting questions.
I know, you told me, and I'm really excited to know what they are.
Is it this mic the one that's working?
Yes. Well, both of them are working.
Just to do the ASMR. It's a little soggy. So the first question is, what is your favorite place you've been in the Philippines?
Me?
We'll go each. We'll ask the question and then we'll both like respond when it applies.
Okay. So my favorite is in Leyte, where my grandma lives, because it's not hot. It's not in the city, it's in the province. And it's very windy, and she lives right next to the beach.
Is that like Tacloban area?
Yes.
Oh!
That's where my grandma's from.
Oh,
that's why I love it there.
You're Visayan too?
Well, they are, but I speak Tagalog.
Oh, you speak Tagalog?
I can understand Tagalog. Well, my parents talk to me in Tagalog, and I respond in English. You know, the whole like, we respond in English, but we know what they're saying. Yeah.
My favorite place in the Philippines, oh, this is so hard.
I know, you travel all the time, especially there, right?
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, of course, my parents' hometown of Rojas City and Iloilo City to visit family. But one place that I discovered like 2 years ago is this place called Malapascua Island. It's like Boracay, but less touristy and more about like the whale, like the shark diving. That was pretty cool. Have you guys been to the Philippines or want to go to the Philippines? Let me know down below. Okay, next question. Tips to get rid of dark circles.
Okay, I'm not good at makeup. I'm good at my like natural bare face, but I use the Bye Bye Under Eye by IT Cosmetics, and it works really well. That's the only thing I know. I don't know anything about green or red or pinks.
I don't actually do that either.
I don't know how that works. Like, I don't feel like it works on me.
I mean, my favorite concealers are the NARS Creamy Concealer. Everyone loves the Shape Tape, but like as far as skincare products, I don't know if it actually has any like brightening properties, but I do like the Origins Eye Doctor. Favorite sex position, and make code name for it using a food category.
Hold on.
Snack with 3 C's.
What the heck? You thought about this. That's not fair.
Dinner, lunch, merienda.
Dessert.
Dessert.
Yeah.
Dessert.
Tacos and burritos for dessert.
Do you want to have children? So, I of course want to have children sometime in life. Would love to have. I love kids. Abby?
Well, if I say I didn't, that would suck because I already have kids. I'm a mother of twins. They are a boy and girl and 6 years old. And I also have a 1-year-old baby daughter named Zara.
Actually, a lot of her vlogs on her channel is not only you call them boss babe.
Yeah.
But also like mommy vlogs too.
Yes.
So she takes you around and shows her family.
How do I like incorporate all of that in my life?
What is your favorite Filipino food to eat ever?
I love taho. Fresh taho. Has to be in the Philippines and has to be at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
When the metal cans are out.
I'm not gonna go to Jollibee and getting taho. Like it's not the same. But that is definitely my favorite. And sapin is also my favorite too. My mom makes that from scratch.
It's from scratch.
She sells them too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Put in an order. I love sisig.
Oh.
Like bangos sisig.
Oh yes, that was the first time I've had bangos sisig. It was so good, but it can't have a lot of mayo.
It has to have a good balance between like having that that zingy like lemon taste to it.
Yeah.
But then also having like a nice creamy taste to it. I also love sinigang. Oh.
You're right, yes.
The sour, the better.
Super sour or like mild?
Like, I need to like squinch my eyes. Oh, somebody asked me this question. What was your honest first opinion of me? You can go with me first.
No, you guys the one who asked that question.
She did ask the question.
I asked that question.
Honest first impression of you, even before I met you. I didn't even tell you this. You guys, look at her brows. Those are.
I get that all the time.
These are natural brows. For real.
Yeah, I get it all the time.
In her cheekbones. But other than like the physical attributes, she's a very driven person.
Oh,
she has so many aspirations. Like just kind of hanging out with him the past like 3-4 weeks. Have heard her goals in life and not only like being a good mother, but also being I know, are you gonna cry? Cry right now.
No.
I get no more views.
No.
Did I make you cry?
No, I'm so tired where I actually would cry right now.
She has her own studio. She's a photographer. And she's trying to you say, build an empire.
Yes. Boss babe trying to build an empire, but everyone knows it as franchising. So my first impression of you, I heard about him through my cousin before I moved here and was like, oh, did you know Jerome lives in Seattle? I was like, who? And she goes, he's a Seattle YouTuber, like check him out. And I checked him out on Snapchat. That's how I first found him. I was like, okay, cool. And so I was like, you know what, whatever, just like another YouTuber. I'm not even in YouTube anymore. But I started watching more of his snaps and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm moving to Seattle, maybe he'll like be my friend. And then I reached out to him and then it was actually a lot harder to be his friend in the beginning because I felt like I was coming across like, I didn't want to come across as like a fangirl, you know, because I felt like you would be more like, okay, bye. But for a year, I've been here for 2 years, it was a lot harder because I felt like I was like really pressing it on you.
Were you?
Yeah, that's what I felt like. Because
No.
I would chime in onto your Instagram lives and I would comment on your stuff and you would notice and you actually followed me back. I was like, okay, cool. But I was really excited to meet you. Do you remember when I reached out to you like, hey, I'm a photographer and I want to take your pictures?
That was even like before
That was when I
last
just
year.
moved here.
Oh, that was.
Yeah, because I lost my job and I was like, okay, I need models. And I was like, oh my gosh, Jerome like takes, you know, photos of him doing this and
that's how we became friends.
yeah.
Can you cook Filipino dishes? I'll answer this really quickly. No.
No, I'm not as good as my mom either and I try.
How many heartbreaks have you experienced? For me, 1 or 2.
One real one, I got a divorce 2 years ago.
Mine wasn't that like dramatic.
No, I'm good.
But you guys know about my
Yeah.
my relationship between 2012 and 2015. And
I watched that video too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my ex-boyfriend tag.
I watched it.
I actually hang out with Adam like, you know, to get lunch or to have drinks. I had drinks with him like a couple weeks ago. Yeah. Next question. Are you dating anyone? Go first.
Yes. My baby daddy. We live together. We've been dating for 2 years.
How'd you guys meet?
We met at Sugar Hill.
And what is that?
It's a bar downtown in Capitol Hill.
A little ratchet. So me, the question everybody wants to know the answer to.
Right. I'm curious too.
Am I dating anyone? The answer is no. I'm not dating anyone.
Just on weekends?
Just on like a couple hours every other day. No, I'm kidding. I will say dating is really hard, especially here in Seattle. Especially since like, it's really hard.
It was so hard when I first got here. Not that I was searching, but I've heard stories and I've encountered really like big losers when I got here. Yeah.
So next question. This is probably for me because I posted a picture yesterday of me having a massage after like a long day of work.
Yeah.
Do you leave your underwear on or nude for your massages? You can answer too, but for me, yesterday, just kidding. I left my underwear on. I actually asked the massage therapist if I like how much article of clothing do you want me to leave on? And he was just like, oh, you know, doesn't matter, but just a general rule is that we typically don't massage areas that have clothing. So if you're wearing pants, it's not as effective.
Oh my gosh. I went to a massage parlor in Skyway and I had my underwear on. And
on Skyway? What are you doing in Skyway?
I know. And my story is, in the middle of my massage, this lady was taking my underwear off. I was clenching my butt so hard. I'm serious. Like I was so violated.
My food.
I was so scared. I was like, please God me. I don't want it to be one of those parlors. And so I was clenching. And I was like, I'm so timid. So I was like, okay, lady, this is how it is.
I'm gonna choke on my food.
Yeah, she was taking my underwear off. And literally massaging my butt. Not old, but like an adult lady. And she was like massaging my butt. I was like, is this new? But it was in the middle. It was like in the bouginess of Skyway.
I mean, your Skyway Bowl?
Yes, near Skyway Bowl.
I know that area. I went to school near there. What is your all-time favorite moisturizer?
I like Belif. It's called BELIF moisturizing cream. It has like 90% moisture. Or I like Cetaphil, the moisturizing cream.
So recently, like within the past week, I've been using this basic product called CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. Apparently it has 3 different types of ceramides and it is also non-fragrant. It's a really simple product and you can use them on your face or your body. But I also do really like the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Lotion. Would you settle in another country for love?
Okay, I was gonna say, if you guys know me, but this is your channel. I say this all the time. If someone gave me an opportunity to go to Europe, and even if it was for love, I would leave in a heartbeat.
You would?
My heart is in Europe, and I've never been there, but I've always dreamed about living as like a European person.
Like the culture, the food, the lifestyle.
Yes, I even wanted to pretend I had an English accent and talk to my twins in a British accent so they can grow up with a British accent.
Mama.
But my ex-husband said no.
You still do it with your youngest.
I guess. I could. Would you?
Depends. If not like
cute?
Well, not if he's cute. I think like definitely physical attraction is really important when it comes to a relationship. It depends on how long me and this person have been like talking with each other. If it's like we've been dating for like a half a year, probably not. Because like I said, family is super important to me. Like my mom is one of 11 and 8 of them are here.
Oh my gosh.
I know. Yeah.
Wow.
So probably not. I have a lot of cousins.
Yeah.
Another person, career. What did you major in college? So for me, I graduated from the University of Washington almost a decade ago with a bachelor's degree in visual communication design. And it's funny because I work in user experience design right now for a tech and travel company. I
graduated from Walwell University as an industrial designer.
That's right.
So that's what they do.
I took some industrial design classes. I was really bad at it.
It's hard. It is really hard.
You love drawing? I suck at drawing.
Especially perspective drawing. It's hard.
Okay, so are you open to having kids on your own or adopt or what? Love your travel vlogs.
This is yours, your question.
I would love to have kids, whether it's my own or adoption. I think that adoption is definitely a route that people should consider because there are kids, you know, out there that need a home, need a family, need a parent or two. What is the place you really want to travel to?
Paris, London, Australia, and Japan.
I'm going to Japan in June.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, this year, my goal is to go to Europe this year. This is the year.
I think you'll have so much fun. I love London.
Yeah.
For me, I would really love to go to the Maldives because it's like within the next decade or half century, it's going to be submerged in water. Oh.
Goodness gracious.
I would love to go back to South America. Argentina and Brazil is on my list. Actually, you guys, if you guys are from the USA, they just recently announced this last week that if you have a US passport, you no longer have to apply for a visa to Brazil. Before you had to actually physically apply and you had to pay like $100-something ahead of time, but now it is just visa on entry starting like June 2019 this year. So the kind of barrier to enter the country is like less hard. So
oh my goodness,
Rio de Janeiro.
Wow, that's really cool.
And then the last question: when did your family immigrate to the U.S.?
When they were teenagers.
Oh, really?
But if my parents are 50 now, then it was a long time when we were in Ketchikan. Years ago. Sorry, I can't really think about it, but they were very young. When my mom was actually in high school, and both my dad when they were in high school is when they came here.
My mom and dad immigrated to the U.S. in 1983.
Wow, that's so cool you know that.
But they didn't immigrate together. They actually came separately, and they somehow spoke the same dialect, Ilongo. So I think like my mom's sister's coworker knew my dad, or my dad's cousin, and they kind of matched them together. Those are all the questions. Thank you so much for asking those questions on YouTube, on Facebook. Not on Facebook. On Instagram. If you guys like to see more videos like this where it's like a mukbang type thing, maybe food suggestions, definitely thumbs up this video, and don't forget to subscribe to both our channels. I'll leave all of the links down below for Abby's stuff, and we will see you guys in the next video.
Bye!
Bye!